Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm your host, Ryan Renfro, and today we are joined by senior softball player Kate Benton. Kate, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And the first thing we're talking about, we're going to jump right into kind of how you got started playing softball. You came to Troy from Shelton Community College in Tuscaloosa.
Right.
Before that, you were at Northview, correct?
Right.
In Dothan. So
Yes.
How'd you get started playing softball?
Well, my dad and brother, they had me out on a baseball field since I was 3 years old. So it's kind of just in my genes. I started playing when I was 5, 6, and I just stayed with it and started playing high school softball when I was in 7th grade, and it's turned into this.
Gotcha. And is that like a little brother that you had growing up? Or
He was an older brother.
Older brother?
He's 4 years older than me.
Was there any competition or?
Oh, yes.
all the
And
time?
my dad and brother never let me win at anything. So it made me competitive, definitely, in that aspect.
You guys are definitely winning now here at Troy.
Oh,
4-1
yes.
so far this season.
Yes.
Kick it all off. So have you always played middle infield, or do you play outfield as well?
I play wherever my coach tells me to play. I played outfield, second base, short. If she told me to pitch, I'd pitch. If she told me to catch, that's what I'd do. So anywhere she wants to put me, I'm fine with it.
What's your favorite position to play?
Infield.
Infield?
Yes.
You're shortstop, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. And then also, moving in from high school, you went straight to Tuscaloosa. What kind of brought you to Shelton State and playing softball there?
Well, actually, my coach at Shelton State, he was my high school coach my 7th grade year. And he always told me, Kate, I want you to come play for me. I want you to come play for me. So I got to my senior year, and that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to reconnect with him. He's an awesome coach. So getting to play for him again was definitely really, really fun.
You've always been a pretty good hitter. In your time at Troy, Shelton State, what's kind of your approach? I'm curious. What's your approach heading up to the plate? What's the one thing? I mean, you said before the interview you don't hit very many home runs, but you definitely put the bat on the baseball and get on base. So what's
Right.
your approach?
I just try and put the ball on the ground. Speed is one of my strengths, so anything just getting the ball on the ground and running to first, that's what I like to do. And we're always taught to have like a key word when we get in the box, and mine is always ground. Just
Ground.
put the ball on the ground. Yeah.
So in your mind, you can always, if you get the ball on the ground, you can make it to first because you got
Right.
the speed.
Right.
That's awesome. So moving in from Shelton State, you came to Troy. What brought you to Troy?
Troy is close to home. I live an hour away from here. I'm from Dothan, and both my parents went here. So it was kind of, I felt at home here. I loved the facilities. It's just an awesome school, and who wouldn't want to come here?
Exactly. That's my mindset as well. So moving into this season now, it's your senior season, and you have, is it 7 seniors on the team this year?
Yes.
7. So what's kind of been the mindset of you and the rest of the seniors on this team heading into this season?
We all just want to give it everything that we have. It's our last season. So just getting the team on board, which it's very easy to do. We have an awesome team, an awesome coach, and just playing with like higher expectations. It's something that we really strive ourselves to do, and just work every day to get better. So we're all on the same page about that, and it makes it a lot easier.
Coach Mullins talks a lot about the whole fight and finish, I think is what the phrase that she's used
Right.
this season. How has that kind of been implemented into y'all's play this year?
She, again, focuses on fight and finish in everything we do, whether it's in conditioning, weightlifting, taking ground balls. It's literally instilled into our brains where we don't even have to think about it anymore just because we've worked on it so much. Even in the game that we lost against Marshall, we came back in the 7th inning. We were down 2 runs, and we fought, and we tried to finish, and we came up a little short. But 7th inning, down 2 runs, coming back and getting into extras is still an awesome thing to do. So just that whole fight and finish mentality is really going to help us throughout the season.
Right, you guys are definitely off to a positive start. 4-1 on the
Yes.
season to get the year going. What's different about this year's team in comparison to last year's team that won 32 games last season?
This team is definitely special. We have, again, 7 seniors, but we have 5 freshmen. You can't tell that they're freshmen. We all have this mentality that we will get it done. We want to go to postseason. That's our main goal, and everyone knows that we can do. It's not that we can, it's that we will. And I don't think any Troy team has had that mentality in the past.
Right, and you guys, this weekend, you start off, you have a home game, 2:30 Friday against the Ole Miss Rebels. What's the mindset going into this big game?
We just take one game at a time. It's not that we play Ole Miss. Ole Miss is an awesome school, but we play Troy softball, and our coach teaches us to just play against ourselves in the game and not to worry about our opponents. So we play Ole Miss, but in all reality, we play ourselves in the game.
Gotcha.
So.
And one of those players on Ole Miss, you said you went to Shelton State with her.
Right.
And this is the first time you guys are going to play against each other since being on the same team at Shelton State.
Yes.
So kind of talk about that. What's that going to be like for you?
It's going to be fun. She's actually a pitcher, so I don't know if she'll pitch against us or what, but it's always good to see an old teammate, old friend, and just getting to meet on the softball field and rekindle that friendship. But it's going to be game on when it's 2:30.
Game on. You heard it here first. Game on against the Ole Miss Rebels. So the home games, since Dothan's 50-ish miles away from Troy, do you ever have, do your family members come and support you every home game or?
If you are at a game, you definitely know where my family is. You can hear them. They have signs, foam fingers, everything. So
the whole 9 yards.
Oh, yes. So you can always tell that they're there. Definitely.
Gotcha. Now, did your brother play baseball as well?
He did not. He played in high school, and then he just went to college after high school.
Well, that competitive side between you and your brother has definitely come to fruition here.
Oh,
you guys
definitely.
are having a heck of a year, and now we're going to move into some fun questions. We're going to start off with, what is the last book that you read, if it comes to your mind?
I read it for a class.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Mockingbird. I actually just read it 2 days ago.
Okay.
So.
I've read Mockingjay.
Yes, this one's a little
Hunger
different.
Games. Gotcha.
Yes.
What's your favorite food? Anything that you like to eat before the games to get you going, or?
Well, my favorite food is just bread. I love bread.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
What about music? I know a lot of athletes that we interview, like to listen to hip hop music to pump each other up before games, or what do you guys listen to before a game?
We listen to everything. Personally, I like to listen to more chill music. Which is very different. I know people listen to hip hop, rap, but I'm more of a Dave Matthews, chill.
John Mayer.
Yes.
Okay.
So just to help me relax before the game and whatnot.
I gotcha. What about your favorite movie?
Grease, definitely.
Why Grease?
I don't know.
Did you watch
I just love it.
Did you watch the live
I
performance recently?
did. We had softball practice, so I had to watch it after on some website, but I loved it.
That's dedication.
Yes.
You know you're going to miss it, but you either record it or you go back and watch it online.
Yes, true Grease fan.
Gotcha. What about, what do you do in your free time, if you have any? I know athletes are very busy.
Yes,
Student
very
athletes.
busy. Any chance that I can get, which is just the summer, I go to the beach. My family has a beach house, so I try and go there as much as possible.
The beach is always a good place to go to relax.
Definitely.
Listen to some John Mayer, Dave Matthews Band. Thank you very much. That's all the time we have today, Kate. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Awesome. And good luck, Ole Miss, on Friday. Good luck against them, against the Rebels. And thank you for tuning in as well. Be sure to stay up to date on all Trojan sports. And remember, go Trojans.